I just had to throw that in. I'm sorry. So let's run down the rest of the. We've been got stuck on that. Let's run down the rest of the draft order. We'll go. Let's do top 10. Obviously, Pelicans got number 1. Memphis Grizzlies 2. What do you think about that?
They're in complete rebuild mode. I'm surprised they didn't move Mike Conley since he has a huge contract. So I'm curious to see if they're going to move him or just keep him till his contract's done and he's a career.
I feel like he kind of falls in the line of a Chris Paul type, like that. He's at that age where I don't think you can move him with that deal. Really, no one's gonna take on that money at that age and all that. Knicks 3, obviously big letdown. Not getting Zion most likely, but you're probably gonna get someone pretty good at number 3, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's 3 real big name players in this draft, and Tex.
Well,
and, yeah,
I think the sports gods they don't allow you to just constantly win. We got really lucky with the Luka situation, how we were able to pull that off, and then for him to be as good as he was. So we just need to be happy we got Luka and that we were able to basically steal Kristaps from the Knicks. Because honestly, I was a big Dennis Smith Jr. fan, but he didn't really show a lot. Like he didn't show a lot. He didn't. I don't think he. A lot of people, reports basketball people here in Dallas saying that he never truly like bought into develop, into Carlisle's system and stuff like that. So, bye.
What's up, Super Monkey? Thank you for the biddies.
What's up, man? The Super Monkey stream. Oh my Jesus,
coming in hot. Thank you so much, Super Monkey. How was Rocket League?
Now, okay, so I read like 2 days ago that RJ Barrett did a interview that he said he's the best player in this draft. Was he lying to himself?
No, he has.
I don't know.
He has to say that.
I get that.
He played extremely well on that Duke team. If he ends up being the best player in the draft, it wouldn't surprise me. But I don't think he is.
Yeah.
But I mean, he averaged like 20 a game on Duke as a freshman, which is insane.
Yeah. Lags is stepping up. I need to get a mic like Lags. Maybe that's why we're not partnered yet, because I don't have that mic.
We need to invest in a Redbeard in the Greek studio.
I know. And then we'll rent an office space halfway.
Jesus.
DFW to College Hill. We'll just drive there every Tuesday.
Travel an hour, like an hour 30 each to go record. Travel all the way back.
And then you got to stay. I'm gonna head back. You got to stay a little longer because you have to do your stream.
If we can afford that, hopefully I can change my stream times a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if we could afford that, we'd be full-time streamers and all that. So good old Texas. All right, so let's move.
Appreciate it, Super Monkey. Yeah, it was fun.
Lakers number 4. Yeah, it was. I didn't even know you were streaming. I saw it and I was like, I literally instant nipple erection and all of that. It was fun. Lakers number 4. Do you think? I think they package. I don't think they stick with that. I think they package that.
No point. I don't think they're gonna. If they pick someone, I don't think they're gonna make a good pick anyway. I mean, I'm sure there are gonna be some other good players in the draft, like that will play. I mean, honestly, trade down, and I'm still thinking that Bull is gonna be a good player. Maybe it's just so many freaking Ball's life highlight reels that led me to believe that. But he played extremely well at Oregon before he got hurt. So if he's okay, like if his injury and he puts on some weight, he's 7'2", 235 right now. So he needs to put on some weight. But the dude, he's like much, 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 much worse version of a cross between Kevin Durant and Kristaps in terms of his ability to move with the ball at that height. Much worse. I'm talking like bargain basement right now. But you can imagine. But at
that size, though.
He has that size. Yeah. He could evolve into. Because, I mean, Kristaps was a little skinny boy, too, right?
Yeah, he still kind of is a little bit. But, yeah, he definitely bulked up a little bit. But I think he needs to bulk up a little bit more, getting whooped by guys out. And, he's got to be able to fight, man. He's 7'1", 7'2"? How are you getting punched in the face?
Dude, Kristaps is 7'3", bro.
Is he 7'3"?
Kristaps is a freaking yeah. That's my question too. Who punched him in the face? Like unless you're like 6'8", you have to jump. to get
He's
up
probably
for.
set. He had to have been sitting down.
Maybe someone hit him with a bottle. That's
They're
what I
saying
would
he's
say.
in a club, so he might have been sitting down. Quick question: how's TwitchCon looking for you? Lags, you're 100%, right?
Yeah, we're
That's
waiting on
100.
the ticket. I mean, it's in 4 months and the tickets haven't gone. If we somehow don't get tickets when the tickets go for sale, I'll be pissed because we already booked the flight, we already booked the hotel, so we're definitely going. We just need to wait till the tickets come out.
Do they only they don't sell just a unlimited amount? Don't they just sell as many as they can? Right?
They might, but I mean, last year was super.
Yeah.
They effed out big time.
I'm gonna put my chances at. I'm gonna say 88.5.
You can book it right now. My prediction is we do not see AM Dub, and I'm stuck carrying the Redbeard and the Greek torch at Twitch.
I mean, I'm definitely going, but there was big news, Grant. I don't know if you've heard it yet, but me and the missus are expecting. We're expecting a child due in December, late November, early December. You never know. So it's always around that time. So it's gonna be weird. But I want to go. So I'm gonna try and make it happen. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Congrats on having sex.
Happened.
Grant,
where y'all staying?
Yeah.
What hotel?
Is it the Holiday Inn?
And what's your social security number? But for real, where are y'all staying close by to it? Because we're like a 2-minute walk away. This time it's not gonna be like so. Last year at TwitchCon, Grant and Rob did a great job of getting there early. They got their pass and they were already there. We traveled over there and we were late. We got to spend an hour there Friday. We spent the whole day in line. So this time we got a hotel that's right by there, so we can literally go there. We're getting there like Wednesday too, so we can get our shit and we're good to go, and we can immediately go in. Nice. Yeah, y'all got there. So y'all are staying right next to the convention too. That's what's up. Bring your basketball shoes too, because we are playing basketball, and if M Dub comes, it's 2-on-2.
2-on-2. Oh,
M Dub in the post.
Dang, I'm tired just thinking about it. No, I still think it's gonna happen. I can't say for sure. I still think a miracle will happen. I think a miracle is gonna happen, boys and girls.
We're gonna need to bring matching Redbeard and the Greek jerseys, so when we play Grant and Rob, we'll be ready.
Can we wear matching Redbeard and the Greek like a jumper? Can we wear jumpers? Romper. I meant romper. Can we wear rompers?
You know, that would be one way to stand out. That would definitely be one way to stand out.
We would stand out, yeah. Bring them hoop shoes. We balling, boys. All right, so pick up where we left. Cleveland got number 5. Thank God they didn't get the number 1 pick. It would have been just stupid if they would have got the number 1 pick again. They're a long ways from competing. Good luck to them. Phoenix Suns, man, if they would have got the number 1 pick, that would have been a team to. That would have been a scary team, I think. If you have Booker, Ayton, and Zion, woo.
That team's gonna be good. Oh, the news out of there, though, did you see Josh Jackson got arrested he tried going into some VIP area at some music festival. They wouldn't let him in, and he ran from the police, and it could be a felony or something. Like
what? Well,
he just did a thing that stupid young kids do all the time. He's a basketball player. I don't know how he thought he was going to just blend into the crowd being 6'8" and a professional basketball player, but he'll be fine. He'll just get, I mean, kids do that. Try to sneak in places. I was doing that when I was that age.
I was a kid once, and I never did that, and I never ran from the police. So what are you talking about, Lex?
No comment.
So are you saying you did that? Have you ran from the police?
No comment.
Okay. What an idiot. You're a millionaire. What are you doing? Just pay for the backstage passes.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He'll be fine though. But I just thought it was interesting. I was like, dude, why? You got all this money.
Yeah.
Professional basketball player, just
pay for the backstage passes, man. What are you doing? Chicago Bulls, number 7. They have a big rebuild too. I said this a couple days ago. Levine is your number 1 target, your number 1 guy. You're fooked. He's good, but he's your number 1. You're fooked.
I agree.
So, then here we go. Atlanta Hawks 8, and then Atlanta Hawks 10, and then the Wizards at 9. So the Hawks late in the lottery, Trae Young came on hot.
Yeah.
The Hawks, I will say a little bit of me, like Texas saying, it sucks that we didn't get that pick, but at least they got the 10th and the 7th. They didn't get up like the 5th or whatever, the 5th and the 6th or something. So,
Hey, if the Hawks, because I'm looking at the that little mock draft thing, which of course is
yeah,
totally wrong on my end because they didn't have the actual had the
yeah.
Knicks getting the first pick, RIP. But if they have those picks, I would say use one of those picks for a player that is supposed to be up there. And then Bol is slotted at 18. Pick him up. You got 2 picks. Pick him up as a flyer, man.
Or you could package those 2 picks and move up a tad to get the guy you want, I'm sure.
Bol is going to be a good player. He's going to be a good player. Or he could be Hasheem Thabeet.
That's a good point on that one.
I thought Hasheem Thabeet was going to be a good player as well, and I was wrong.
So did I. I think so did everybody.
I've been wrong, and Tex knows this, and Facebook reminds me of this constantly. Most of my hot takes for basketball have been terrible.
Well, back when I had Facebook, because I know you're talking about they show you your memories of posts, I, for some reason, used my Facebook as like where I vented on Rangers and where I gave my Rangers takes. And back before I got rid of Facebook, I was reminded of some of the just stupid things I said about the Rangers and all that. So, yeah. And then the great thing is now we have these streams that we can go back and say, "Wow, we were stupid for saying that."
Yep,
so
great.
Yeah, I remember Lax telling me that he thought Harden that trade was bad. Who was it again?
I thought Jeremy Lamb was going to be good.
Oh, yeah,
because we got rid of Jeremy Lamb, and I think we traded Kevin Martin too.
Yeah,
and
Kevin Martin, man, he was
good.
He was always one of those sneaky good players.
His weird release, man.
Oh, I know. He was unplayable, on my opinion, in NBA 2K because that release was stupid.
It was awful using Rockets.
So I have we just ran down the actual order. I have CBS Sports, their updated their prospect rankings. Zion, obviously number 1. Then you got Ja Morant. Jay Morant.
I thought that was his first name. I thought it was Jamorant, and then his last name was something else. But it turns out it's Ja.
I thought it was like Ja Morant.
Yeah, I thought. Who knows?
So, and there's some people that think he's the best player in this draft. But and RJ Barrett 3, Jackson Hayes out of Texas from 4. Darius Garland out of Vanderbilt at 5. Kobe White out of North Carolina at 6. Cam Reddish from Duke at 7. Jarrett Culver, which I know you like him, right? Didn't you talk about him out of Tech? Didn't you talk about him? I think you did. Maybe not. DeAndre Hunter out of Virginia. And then you have Sekou Doumbouya out of France. So,
I see that.
Some good names. Let me see where they have Bol. They have him 23rd best prospect.
Yeah, they have him at 18 on mine. But I mean, sometimes you just have to pick a guy based on upside. And when there's a guy that's 7 feet taller that is mobile, especially in this day and age, and he could shoot as well. Sometimes you just have to take a flyer.
If he falls to the end of the first round, any team that gets him, that could be. It's kind of like it's really a no lose situation. Like you're taking a guy at the late rounds, which means you had a pretty good team. You're like you're saying someone that has a lot of upside. So I don't know. It'd be interesting. What's an update? We got to get an update. What's the score? We got Rockets versus Portland right now, right?
I wish we had Rockets versus Portland. Way to rub it in. The Warriors.
Oh, what I said Rockets, yeah.
It'd be nice.
Warriors versus Portland. Dang.
Be nice.
Dubs up 10. I really don't see Portland giving the Warriors a shot here. Nice troll. I did troll there without knowing I trolled. I really don't see Portland really giving them a run for their money. I could see them taking 1. I really feel like the Warriors kind of go through this series fairly easy.
A gentleman's sweep.
What do you think?
Yeah, probably 4-1. That's my prediction. And then, once Kevin Durant comes back,
if this series is looking locked up, let KD just set for sure. Even if he's ready to come back, just let him set. Go into this finals rested.
I say sit him for the first 3. If you win the first 3, sit him for the 4th.
True. Especially if it's let's just say it goes to the fourth 2-2, then maybe you play him.
Yeah.
But or if it goes into the fifth 2-2, I mean, or something, I don't know. But if you're not really having any problems, let him just rest him.
Smart call.
Interesting. I think the Eastern Conference Series. I think that one's going to be a slugfest. I really do. I think that's going to be a really good one. The Bucks made it through, pretty easily through. They lost game 1 against the Celtics, and then won the next 4, right?
Yep.
And then that shot that's going to go down as one of the greatest sports moments, viral moments, just because how the shot and how it just kind of like bounced on the rim where it felt like for 30 seconds and then finally went in. Yeah. That's a lot of momentum going into that series. So, who would be a tougher matchup for the Dubs? I really feel like Toronto with Kawhi, because Kawhi's defense can shut down one of them. I feel like Kawhi's defense could shut down KD. So then it goes down to Clay and Steph, and then if Steph's not, I don't know. I still feel like the Warriors are winning a championship no matter what. I really do.
I want to look at the Milwaukee Bucks roster real quick because I'm trying to think about who could they play. Giannis at the 5. You think? Oh gosh, I can't.
You cut out there.
Can't use this website. I was trying to look up their roster. I'm trying to think about who all they start. They start Bledsoe. They start Middleton.
You got Middleton. You got what's that? Brogdon? And he
I thought Brogdon came off the bench.
Does Brogdon come off the bench? And then you got Lopez. No, I thought Brogdon. I don't know. I thought he was in the 5. I thought
Bucks lineup. I'm just gonna look it up here. I want the lineup. I don't want the plate. I'll just look at the roster. All right, so their roster is. This is useful. I agree.
Very useful. Let's see. I don't know. Me personally, I think the Raptors, just because Kawhi's defense can shut down. I wouldn't say shut down KD because that's probably who they'd have in matchup, but he can definitely affect KD a lot. Yeah. And then if Curry's not playing at Curry type level, then it evens the playing field a little. So I don't see. I feel like, let's just say the Bucks go up against Golden State. I feel like they would. There's no one on the Golden State's team that could slow down Giannis, but is he enough? I don't know. It'd be interesting.
I just hope it's competitive. That's my main concern. Competitive series, because I don't think, like you said, I don't think that the Trailblazers series is going to be competitive.
Well, the Warriors, they need they've played how many games over the last 6 years? An insane amount of games. So if they get through Portland pretty quickly, their biggest gift is the rest, because I really believe that the Bucks versus Toronto is going to be a 6-7 game series. So the Warriors, that would be the biggest gift of all, is because they just need rest, because even Curry's been hurt. So
that's true.
I probably sounded like a Warriors fan because I was messing with lag so much. I'm not. I don't hate the Warriors, but I think it would be freaking badass if the Trailblazers were able to knock them off, because it would be David, beating Goliath. Because, I know they made it to the Western Conference Finals, but it was still that would be a insane upset. It would be cool to see, and it would be interesting to see what happens in the finals without, the Warriors in it. So.
If Portland finds a way to win, it's going to be like those 2K simulations where it's like, how did this happen? Why are the Trailblazers are able to win? How'd they get there? But is it worth it if, let's say, the Trailblazers win and move on? Would y'all be happy with that happening and being stuck with another year of this Golden State roster, or would y'all rather have Golden State win and then disperse? Because at this point, I mean, me personally, I'm selfish. If I was between those two, I'd rather have Golden State win now and disperse.
Well, I'm thinking Mavs homer here a little bit. I would rather them win and disperse because I want when the Mavs start to peak and maybe potential championship contenders, I don't want the fucking Warriors there holding them back. So I would let them disperse and somehow Clay and KD leave. So which I don't think happens. So.